Greetings, Grace Church. Silent Wednesday is a day during Holy Week where we're not really told much about what Jesus is up to, what he's doing, what he's saying. We do know that the Gospel of Luke in chapter 21 tells us that Jesus was teaching in the temple day by day, but we don't know exactly what Wednesday held for Jesus. The Bible is silent on it. We get the sense that every day during Holy Week is significant because these are the days leading up to Jesus' death. But we're not promised to know everything that Jesus did in his life. We don't know everything he said. We don't know every miracle he performed. And there's something about the silence at times in our lives when we don't know something and maybe we wonder about something. There's something very uncomfortable sometimes when it comes to silence. I remember when I was interviewing, when I was an undergrad at Moody Bible Institute, and I was interviewing for my very first youth ministry position. It was a junior high youth pastor position outside of Detroit. I know I'm a glutton for punishment, junior hires. Interview went well. I went on site in Detroit and got to teach the junior high and heard from the search committee, and they said, "You're our guy," which is exactly what I wanted to hear. I was about to graduate, about to get married, and about to be on my own. So yes, I wanted a job lined up. But then the strangest thing happened. There was complete radio silence. For 3 weeks, I didn't hear from the search team. I didn't get a call. I didn't get an email. And they said they were going to get right back in touch with the next steps. And I remember just how each day felt so weird not to hear anything. Finally, I got a call 3 weeks in from the search team chairman, and he said, "I'm so sorry, but the staff position has been filled. A person filled it that was a friend of a current staff member. So I'm so sorry we are not able to offer you the position." He was really emotional about it, probably because they'd made their own decision as a search team, and then that all got changed. But I'll never forget the 3 weeks of silence. There's something about it that can be very, very uncomfortable, not knowing answers to questions, wondering why this has happened or why that has happened. It's a strange sort of feeling. There's a verse in the Bible in Deuteronomy 29:29 that says, "The secret things belong to the Lord our God, but the things that are revealed belong to us and to our children forever, that we may do all the words of this law." That comes at a part in Deuteronomy where God is making his covenant, his agreement with Israel. And he's telling them, "You're going to do these things as my people, and I'm going to do these things as your God." And he gets to this point in Deuteronomy 29 where he says, "But there's some things I'm not going to tell you. There are secret things that belong only to me. Your knowledge is finite. And so you're going to have to trust me that I know what I'm doing. Even when you don't understand, I know all the secret things. All mysteries are open to me. You can trust me." But then there's another half to this verse that says that God has revealed a whole bunch of things to us. He's revealed things to us and to our children forever that we may do the things that he's said. So here's my point. The things that have been revealed to us, the things that God is not silent about, are sufficient for you to follow God's plan for your life. I'll say it one more time. The things revealed are sufficient for you to follow God's plan for your life. We know the character of God. We know the activity of God in the world. We know Jesus Christ, God in the flesh. We know God's purposes for the end of history. There's so many things that God has told us. So when it comes to the things that we don't know, the things where God is silent, we can trust him and know that he's told us exactly what we need to know. Do you remember when Jesus was suffering on Good Friday and he said, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do"? Maybe for many of us, it would be rewarded to say, "Father, forgive them, for they do not what they know." We know so much, so we can live with the things that we don't know, because God has given us his glorious truths. And then he said, walk in them, practice them, know me and love me. So may you follow Christ, take up your cross, deny yourself, and follow.